right now in your hand, is the world's most advanced tracking device. Not a spy gadget, not a government tool, just your everyday smartphone. Wherever you go, your phone is constantly sending out signals, quietly pinging cell towers, GPS satellites, Wi-Fi routers, and even Bluetooth sensors hidden across the city. Look around. You're being watched by cameras, monitored by sensors, and tracked second by second. You don't have to open an app. You don't even have to unlock your screen. The moment your phone is on, you're never really off the grid. This is how tracking really works. GPS is just the beginning. Your smartphone is constantly connected to far more than you realize. Every moment, it's pinging cell towers, searching for Wi-Fi signals, and broadcasting Bluetooth even when you're not using it. Walk into a mall, your phone connects to Wi-Fi nodes, Bluetooth beacons, and triangulates your position between signal points. Step outside, cell towers take over, tracking your approximate location every few seconds. Even if you turn off GPS, your location can still be narrowed down through signal triangulation, measuring your distance from multiple cell towers at once. And that's not all. Motion sensors in your phone, like the accelerometer and gyroscope, can detect how fast you're moving. Whether you're walking, running, or riding a car, all this data, your location, movement, nearby devices, is quietly sent to remote servers, often without you noticing. It's not just apps tracking you. It's the very infrastructure your phone runs on. So even without GPS, you're never really invisible. Your phone is always listening, and the world is always watching. The question is, who's really in control? Your phone isn't just listening. It's constantly talking. Every second, it reaches out to nearby cell towers, silently sending and receiving signals. Even when you're not on a call or using the internet, these signals help your phone stay connected. But they also let your network provider know where you are. With just 3 towers, your position can be triangulated. That means even without GPS, your general location can be calculated with surprising accuracy. Imagine a 3D map of your city, and your phone is like a blinking dot. As you move, that dot jumps from tower to tower, creating a full trail of your journey. These cell towers are everywhere, on rooftops, hills, hidden in plain sight. And each one is part of a giant, invisible web, built to keep you connected, but also constantly trackable. You don't need to turn anything on. Just having your phone powered is enough. That's how tracking really works. All of it, just because your phone is turned on. You open Google Maps, and like magic, that little blue dot shows exactly where you are, even if you never turned on GPS. That's because turning off GPS doesn't mean your phone stops tracking you. Modern smartphones use Wi-Fi signals, Bluetooth devices, and motion sensors to guess your location. It's called passive tracking, and it works even when you're offline. Then there's the Google Timeline. It quietly records every place you've been, building a detailed map of your movements, day by day, hour by hour. Even if you don't check it, it's there, logging your history in the background. Behind the scenes, your location gets sent to Google's servers. Dashboards track when you were somewhere, how long you stayed, and what apps access that data, all of it tied to your account. And here's the catch: Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, GPS. They can all turn themselves back on through background services. You may think you're private, but your phone is still talking. Even when you're asleep, your device stays connected, quietly sending out tiny signals. In the digital world, being truly offline is almost impossible. That's the price of modern convenience. Always online, always visible. Many smartphone apps continue running quietly in the background, even when you're not using them. Weather apps, social media, even some games, they stay alive, silently collecting your data while you scroll through your day. And sure, you might hit "Don't Allow" when that location permission pops up, but denying access doesn't mean the app stops tracking you. Some apps use your Wi-Fi network, Bluetooth signals, or even your IP address to figure out where you are, all without needing GPS. But here's where it gets worse. Hidden spyware and third-party trackers are often baked right into everyday apps. These tools send bits of your data, like location history, device info, or even browsing habits, straight to unknown servers. You don't see it. You don't get notified. But the tracking happens anyway. This is the invisible side of mobile privacy that most users never notice. And it's happening right now inside your pocket. So next time you install an app, think twice. Because in today's digital world, don't allow doesn't always mean don't track. Every time your phone connects to a cell tower, it reveals your approximate location, adds satellites into the mix, and that location becomes even more precise. But who's watching? Agencies like the NSA, yes, the same one from the headlines, can tap into communication networks and metadata. Your phone doesn't need to say where you are. The network already knows. When your data is collected by your ISP or mobile provider, it doesn't always stay there. Governments and intelligence agencies often request or quietly obtain this information. In many cases, it moves silently from one database to another, across organizations. All of it, location logs, connection history, and more, can be shared without you ever knowing. Surveillance today isn't just cameras on the street. It's data trails, pings, and metadata. Every app, every website you visit leaves behind a footprint. Even if your GPS is off, Wi-Fi signals and Bluetooth beacons can still track your movements. And behind the scenes, powerful tools quietly monitor where you've been and where you're going. To many agencies, your phone is more than a device. It's a live tracker you carry everywhere. Think turning off your phone keeps you safe? Not exactly. Even when the screen is black and the device seems dead, certain internal chips, like the baseband processor, can remain active during shutdown or boot up. These hidden components might still communicate briefly with nearby towers or networks. In high-security cases, even a powered-off phone might be secretly transmitting. So no, turning off your phone doesn't always mean going dark. Airplane mode sounds secure, right? Not quite. While it disables cellular connection, many phones still allow Wi-Fi and Bluetooth to be manually re-enabled. Even in airplane mode, some apps might quietly request data once Wi-Fi is back. And in rare cases, emergency services can still access your location through assisted GPS. So unless you're manually turning off everything, airplane mode might just be a false sense of privacy. Unlike traditional SIM cards, eSIMs are built directly into your phone's motherboard. You can't remove them physically. That means your unique ID stays embedded, always ready to connect to your carrier. If your phone is on, your eSIM can be pinged, tracked, or updated remotely. Great for convenience, but not so great if you're trying to disappear. eSIMs might be the future, but there's also one more way you can be followed. Your phone doesn't just show where you are, it builds a digital history of everywhere you've been. AI systems can study those patterns. What time you leave home, which routes you take, and how long you stay at certain places. Over time, it learns your daily rhythm better than you do. Imagine millions of phones quietly sending signals, every minute, every day. Those signals are collected and visualized as heat maps, glowing zones that reveal the busiest streets, offices, malls, or parks. For companies and governments, it's a goldmine of behavioral data. These maps show not just where people go, but how often, at what times, and how crowds move in real time. It's location intelligence, powered by your footsteps. Now imagine AI watching all that in real time. It doesn't just collect, it understands, it can connect dots. Where you live, where you work, where you shop. And soon it starts predicting, not just what you're doing now, but where you'll be next. This is how your location becomes a profile, and that profile becomes a product. In the shadows, investigations begin quietly. One person, one pattern, one signal from a phone. Sometimes, all it takes is a single location ping to start building a digital case. The headlines are real. A woman in the US arrested based on her phone's location. An activist tracked without a warrant. These aren't fiction. They're documented news stories. And they're becoming more common. Imagine a network of cameras, cell towers, and AI systems watching silently. A person walks through a city, unaware their movements are being tracked, logged, and analyzed. With enough data, AI can follow anyone, anywhere. And in the wrong hands, that power becomes dangerous. Now add facial recognition license plate readers and real-time GPS data. You're no longer just being tracked. You're being profiled. This isn't the future. It's happening now. And most people have no idea. You may never fully disappear, but you can fight back. With the right tools and habits, you can take control of your digital privacy. Start simple. Turn off GPS and Bluetooth when you don't need it. Many apps collect your location constantly, even when you're not using them. Check your phone's permission settings. and limit location access to only while using the app. Or disable it entirely when possible. Weak passwords are the easiest way to get hacked. Use strong, unique passwords for each account, and enable two-factor authentication whenever possible. A good password manager can help you stay secure without needing to remember everything. A VPN hides your online activity by encrypting your connection and masking your IP address. This makes it much harder for websites, apps, or even your internet provider to track what you're doing. Whether you're browsing in public or just want more control, using a reliable VPN adds an essential layer of protection. Technology is powerful, but only if we understand how it works. If you found this eye-opening, make sure to subscribe for more deep dives into the tech that shapes our world. This is Mr. Z. Thanks for watching.